What is up, everybody? I'm the one that's late today. I was getting carried away rearranging stuff in my bucket system to get our watermelons transferred, and I lost track of the time. What's up, everybody? Happy Friday. I got here early. Well, that makes one of us. Thanks for joining, John Boy. Hope you're having a great day so far. Just not much going on in the tent today, you guys. Today I worked on some serious defoliation after I got off the live. I pruned the crap out of my tomatoes, and they are looking quite bare today, but that is okay because as we learn, they grow back very quickly, and I'm doing everything I can to make sure that everything gets proper air circulation and I've got no other issues going on. What's up, Mia Lifestyle? Happy Friday. Thanks for hanging out, you guys. So what else did I do yesterday? I defoliated a lot. I just pruned off a lot of lower leaves, did a lot of clipping. What I'm starting to experience now with my plants is I'm letting the suckers go because the suckers produce fruit, but now there's too many of them growing, and I think the fruit's going to start to suffer. So I had to make some tough decisions yesterday and cut a lot of them off, but it's okay. It's all because they will grow back and it'll make the fruit better anyways. It's a challenge. If you prune off the suckers from the get-go, then you are increasing the quantity of fruit, but the actual quality of fruit will suffer. So what do you want? You want quantity versus quality. Well, I guess it depends what you're making, right? If I were making sauce, then I don't care. I want as many tomatoes as I can get. Either way, you season it, so it doesn't matter, but we're gonna try a couple of different methods and we'll see. Is it still cold? Oh, it is still cold here in Tennessee. Sucks. Today is a beautiful day here. It's a hot one. Sun is here. That's why today's going to be a short one, you guys. I'm going to go enjoy my outdoor garden, which is not even close to being yet, but hopefully in the next week or so, I'll be able to start bringing my stuff outside and making sure that everything gets to get a head start, and I really don't feel like I'm getting much ahead, but that's okay. It's not bad here in Ontario. Oh, Chris, you're my neighbor. I'm also in Ontario. What's up, Les? Thank you so much for joining. Let the suckers get big enough to clone. I'm running out of space to clone, you guys. I just pruned a few yesterday, and I just looked at them, and I asked should I put it in the tower? And the answer is always yes. So I did, and now I've got more tomato plants growing in the tower. So I wouldn't say we're getting out of control, but it's definitely in it, you guys. That's one thing I was thinking about. So every morning I go for a nice long walk, and I was thinking about that on my walk this morning. Is anybody else like me and want to bring scissors or clippers or pruners on their walk and just propagate everything? Because I do. I always see some cool plants that I don't want to bother buying, and I just see them growing, and I'm wondering to myself, should I just bring a pair of my scissors next time and propagate it? They just planted some, but a few years ago, they did some Japanese cherry blossoms in my neighborhood, and they're beautiful, and obviously they only bloom once a year, and that's what makes them much more beautiful, is that you get to see the beauty for just such a short amount of time. But anyways, there's tons of like runners and stuff growing up from the ground, and I've asked myself several times, maybe I should just propagate it. Should I? What are the repercussions? Will I get in trouble? So maybe I'll do like a midnight live where I'll take you guys with me, and I'll sneakily go propagate some Japanese cherry blossoms. We'll see. But yeah, as for the grow tent, I'll show you guys in just a few minutes. We started some lettuce seeds the other day. Those are already underway. They're already sprouted, so within a matter of a week or so, we're ready to transfer them in the tower. But the question is, what tower? because they're all full. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. Maybe we'll try some out in the bucket, or maybe by that time my flower starts will be out of the tower, and then I'll have more than enough space to accommodate the new lettuce. So we'll see. I will keep you guys posted, but things are getting crazy in here. It is definitely getting crazy. There's a lot growing, a lot happening, and I just got my Pulse Pro delivered today, so I'm really excited to start using that. It's going to be an awesome tool for me and really going to help me understand what is going on in this garden, because I still have no idea. All I know is that everything is looking better than it's ever looked, and I think that's just because I've been working really hard every single day. I'm always looking for something to do in my garden, so and always something to do. Every time I say, okay, my work's done for the day, I'm like, oh, forgot about this or forgot about that. There's always something going on. A persimmon tree. Oh, very interesting. So it's funny that you that. I was actually just looking into fruit trees, and if I can grow them in the grow tent. I might do fruit trees in soil. I don't know where yet. Obviously I have more than enough space, but I actually might take the section that I'm standing in now, or the corner that's right in front of me, right over here. Might take this corner and throw up a few fruit trees. What do you guys think? I think it could be pretty cool, and given the right environment. And then my lemon seedling won't be so lonely. Still trying to figure that one out. Haven't focused on it nearly as much as I should have. They definitely need nutrients, and I've just got to figure out a better living situation for the lemon seedling. But when I was on the Garden Cultivation Network a couple weeks ago, Mr. Gannix was telling us that he lives in Ontario, in London, Ontario, and he has a lemon tree that's actually producing fruit. So that's going to be my inspiration. I will probably end up spraying and trying to grow a lemon seedling or a lemon tree of my own. But yeah, in terms of the fruit trees, we'll see. It'd be cool to get some dwarfed peach trees or cherry trees or any kind of fun fruit. But I'm all over the place, guys. The other day I was just telling you guys about berry bushes, and now I've moved on to fruit trees. So it'll be fun to see what I am doing. That would be cool to see. Yes, absolutely. Fruit trees will be interesting, and it would be even cooler if I could grow them aeroponically. That's kind of what I want to try, actually, was imagine I go propagate the Japanese cherry blossom and I throw it in my system. That would be pretty cool. I don't like persimmons, you guys, and I mean, I'm kind of wearing color persimmon, which is fitting, but yeah, I don't know why, I just don't care for that fruit. I'm not a huge fruit person. I like berries, I love watermelon, love cherries, but there's certain fruits that it's like, meh. Persimmons are one of them, and papaya. But papaya seeds are great for you guys. If you do like papaya, scoop out the, don't rinse them, don't do anything, just take the spoonful and eat it. It's a natural palate cleanser. It'll just, I guess it's like a magnet for any kind of foreign bacteria or parasites in your body, and it is a completely natural cleanser. If you do it, I don't know how often you're supposed to do it actually, but I just thought of that. Oh yeah, nice, Chris. You're 20 minutes from Gannix, next town over. Whereabouts from? Driving again. Well, drive safely, Aaron, and thanks for hanging out while you're driving. You guys are dedicated AF. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. I like papaya. I eat the seeds. Yes, it is the part that is the best for you guys. Don't chew them. Don't do anything. Just swallow them. And that will cleanse your body. But you got to do it often. You got to be consistent, and I got to read more into it. But there's so many things out there that are so interesting to try. Actually, one thing that I'm totally off topic, but here's one thing that I actually totally discovered recently that is a game changer is if you eat avocado, you take it, chop it up, crush it up, whatever you need to do with it. What's up, Ray Cassis? And I know Ray Cassis has tried this actually. You chop up the avocado, you put it in a spray bottle, the avocado pit. You put it in a spray bottle, You fill it with rubbing alcohol. You saturate the chopped up avocado pit with rubbing alcohol, 80 to 100%, and let it sit for a few days or 24 hours till the rubbing alcohol kind of distills forget what it's called, but there's different properties in the avocado pit that through the process of distillation, it actually extracts it, and then you spray it on your skin, and it's instant pain relief for muscle pain, arthritis, anything like that. So fun tip of the day for you guys. Oh, I've heard of Strathroy. Smaller little farming town. Sounds like the dream, Chris. That sounds awesome. I'm looking to get the heck out of me and enjoy some slower way of life, you know? Cassis says it works. It absolutely does. I have a torn meniscus. I've got an injury on my knee riding, and it honestly, instantly my knee goes numb to the point where it's actually kind of concerning. It just makes everything go instantly numb. It is a short-lived pain relief, but hey, if you're in pain, any kind of relief helps. It's a great natural way. I don't know about the long-term impact of using rubbing alcohol on your skin, but it is definitely worth a try. So you guys should try it if you're in pain, which honestly, who isn't? Everybody's in pain. All right. Every time I need to drink water, I realize that it's probably a sign that I'm talking too much. So without further ado, I will take you guys on a quick tour. I will show you what I worked on yesterday, and then we're gonna get these watermelons into the buckets. The reason why I'm doing that is actually just to get them onto the trellis, just because they're gonna need extra support when they do start. So I gotta think ahead and prepare for that. All right, these are the lettuce seedlings from the other day that we germinated, and it looks like they've all sprouted. Obviously, we need to wait till we've got some leaves, but those will be ready to go soon. They'll be ready to be transferred into their forever home. This, guys, whoops, I gotta get rid of this sprouting tray. I didn't take care of it. Nothing sprouted except for that relentless green onion, which maybe we'll do that on the live too. Get that in the tower. And then I have hope for the parsley roots that I broke yesterday or the other day. There's a couple more in there, so just leaving that in there. Maybe they'll grow a little more. And then I've got some more flower starter. Yes, I'm a crazy flower lady, but that's okay, because when you guys see them sprout, you'll understand why. Or when you see them bloom, I mean, you'll understand why. All right, orange tower is just so beautiful. It's looking great. The dill is just, oh my gosh, I tried some the other day and it is so good, you guys. My goodness. I've got parsley. I have to clean up this algae mess, which I keep saying. That actually has never happened before. I think it's a user error. I was rushing when I reassembled the tower, and I don't think I snapped everything properly together. So there you go, guys. It happens to even me, and I do all the time. Oh, one thing I want to show you guys is I'm really proud of my lettuce roots. Look at how white and clean those are. They're looking so good. So yes, root health is something I'm definitely trying to focus on this time. Make sure everything is super healthy from the inside out. So I also spaced out the lettuce yesterday. I'm trying to do like every other row. So here I have herbs in that row, and then here I have lettuce in that row, and so on and so forth. Because what's happening with my green tower is the lettuce is just overlapping, and it's not giving, it doesn't have the proper space to thrive because one is overshadowing the other. This is our propagated tomato clone. I don't know who just said it on the chat, but somebody said I should clone stuff or use the tower to clone. So there we go. There's a cloned tomato. And then this is one that I put in yesterday, a cutting, just to see, will it root? Well, obviously it's gonna root, but how long will it take? And I'm just gonna let it grow in the grow tower, you guys. I'm gonna do, I've got some string or some butcher's twine. I'll put the tomato plant maybe on a hot port, and we'll make a makeshift trellis. So really with these grow towers, you can grow anything The only challenge is the trellis support. So once you've got that figured out, the possibilities are endless, you guys. All right, cucumber time. I love talking about this guy. It's getting bigger every day. Feeling good about it. Feeling excited. This one over here, still a little baby. So this is what happened last time. The cucumbers would just stay like this for a couple of weeks and then nothing would happen. So my concern is that this did not get pollinated properly, even though the males went to town on the females, you guys. As you can see, the petals are all tattered because I really just went to town to try to pollinate. So we will see. I will keep you posted, but hey, one is better than nothing. So I'm just gonna focus on that win and focus on the positive. I'm feeling excited. All right, flower starts. Hey ProPyro, happy Friday. Hope you're having an awesome day. Thank you for hanging out with me. So we've got a bud emerging on our second zinnia plant. This one is doing much better. As you can see, the first one, now it's too late because the leaves won't really bounce back, but they were very overwatered. When your zinnia leaves start to look like a deflated balloon, it's an absolute sign of overwatering. This one, leaf started to split because it was overwatered, but everything that's unfurling that's new seems to be in better shape. So I'm not too worried about it. And right here, I've got this pretty little flower that's starting to develop. It's some time to fully open and fully develop into the color that it's supposed to be, but I believe it's going to be a lime green with some pink kind of raspberry undertones. So that will be very cool. I know that these are self-pollinating. I don't know which part is the male or female, but I will research that and let you guys know. But I have been pollinating slightly with the electric toothbrush just to give it a little extra boost because, I don't know, why not? Isn't she pretty? She's so pretty. Anyways, all the other flower starts here. I've cleared up some space for our watermelons. We're gonna get them, I don't know, I would like to get them right here. Cucumber, but I do have only 3 empty spots here and I've got 4 watermelons, so we'll see. We'll have to do a little bit of Tetris and shuffling around, but it's all good, guys. It's all good. All right, so peppers are coming. Some of them, obviously, we're having challenges, as you guys know, but even the ones that were super yellow, now they're finally getting to a deeper green. I've got the watering and the light intensity right. So we will see. This is probably the last one to bounce back, but everything else is showing significant improvements. So I'm gonna give it about a week to let these changes take effect, and then I can reassess if I'm not happy with it. But we did a lot of defoliating on the peppers yesterday. This is one I'm excited to show you guys. That's the Chinese 5-color pepper, and the flowers are so pretty. They're purple, and you have 5 different colors per one plant. So normally with peppers, you only get 1 color per plant. Obviously with bell peppers, the color's actually predetermined in the DNA of the plant. So I used to think that they start off green and they ripen and go through the series of colors, but in fact that's incorrect. They ripen to either red, yellow, or orange. They'll never go through all 3. However, the Chinese 5-color pepper goes through all ripening stages. Therefore, you've got 5 different colors on one plant at the same time. So aside from the food aspect and the practicality of having so many peppers growing at once, you've got different stages, different colors, different flavors, all in one plant, which I'm really, really excited about. It is a chili pepper, so it's gonna be hot, but I can handle my spice. All right. Bell pepper flowers are looking so good. Because I've grown bell peppers several times now, I think I can confidently say that these flowers are larger than any of the other flowers I've seen on my plants. Especially after pruning yesterday, I got a lot of flowers that opened up. So every day, it's like one day you take an action and then the next day you see immediate results, which is pretty cool, you guys. But if you want a closer look here, you can kind of see the stem of this flower is quite big, which for me is foreshadowing that it has to support a large fruit. So I do feel like the peppers are going to be bigger this time around. And then again, Chinese 5-color pepper. And to be honest, so all of these are bell peppers up until here. That one and anything on, I don't know what they are. I've ID'd this one because of the flower, but this is like one of the only or few pepper plants that have purple flowers. Anything else, I'm not too sure. This is reminiscent of the time when it was just my last grow long ago. I had a tomatillo growing, and when I defoliate, sometimes I smell the leaves just to see if it's gonna smell like the actual fruit. And I was smelling the leaves. It smelled like a jalapeno, so I was doing content, doing jalapeno updates, and the whole time on this plant, and it wasn't even a jalapeno. After all that, the tomatillo. So I felt like kind of an idiot, but it's okay. So yes, this is reminiscent of that because I didn't label. I just thought peppers, cool, and I just sprinkled a bunch of seeds and kind of shuffled them around and forgot what was what. So we will see. It'll be a surprise, but we like surprises. So I actually enjoy when something blooms or something pops out and I didn't expect it. So I never thought I'd like surprises, but in the garden, I'm okay with it. Even the zinnia flower, you guys, I had no idea what variety or what color it was going to be. You know, sometimes I go to the restaurant and I just say, they're like, can I get you a drink? I'm like, surprise me, because it's fun to be surprised. All right, so moving on the tent tour. I'm kind of not embarrassed, but this tower is just kind of a mess right now. It's not very aesthetically pleasing just because it's full of messy lettuce, but we're gonna eat that. I've been eating it every single day, but it is absolutely starting to bolt. That means when the plant is under stress, the temperatures are high or too cold or abruptly fluctuate, your plant actually just goes directly to flower, which means it's going to taste more bitter. Leaves are going to be different shapes, and they're just going to start producing seeds. So got to eat it before it starts tasting bad, but I don't think it could ever really taste that bad. Even if it's a little bitter or peppery, I'm cool with that. Gives it a unique flavor. Yellow tower. We've got obviously more flowers growing. These dahlias, this is the first time I've started it from seed and threw it in the tower. Usually I just put it in soil, tuber forms. It's a tuber kind of like ginger. So that'll be interesting. I kind of want to leave one of them in the tower to see how a tuber works in aeroponics. I've got a lot of unanswered questions when it comes to aeroponics. Can I grow root vegetables? How does it work? How do you not overwater? Because, you know, it's constantly misting from the bottom, and so I worry that it would make the beet or potato or whatever it is rot. So yeah, something we'll have to try. Trial and error, right? So this weekend we are going to try regerminating the corn and the beet seeds. Last week they did all sprout, but I did have to get rid of them because they completely molded. Something I'm trying to get in the habit of is even when you're germinating, you obviously want that humidity, that dome effect, but there are times where you should introduce some oxygen, otherwise you're just harboring a lot of bacteria and your seeds can mold before they even sprout. And that is what happened. Everything had sprouted, but everything was white and fuzzy and moldy, so into the garbage it went, but I've got more than I came from, so we are going to try again. It's really just an experiment in here, you guys. I want to have fun with it, and I want you guys to get to enjoy it with me as well. So like I always say, if there's something you want to see me grow, just drop comments. I'll procure the seeds and we'll try growing it as long as it's organic or non-GMO. I'm okay with non-GMO, or I'm okay with non-organic, just non-GMO is a big one for me. trying to be as possible and preserve my health for as long as possible, you guys. Peanuts. You guys want me to grow peanuts in here? Peanuts are a legume. Will I be able to grow a legume in here? I don't know. That's a great question. We should try it, you guys. We should try it. What's up, Krogan? Cauliflower is in the ground. Well, congratulations. Where are you from, Krogan? Because in Ontario, it is kind of cold, and I have not gotten any of my outdoor plants outside yet. Everything is still commandeering my bucket system right now because it's been so cold. Yesterday and today were both beautiful days, but those days are meant for hardening off the plants and acclimating them to the outer weather. But until then, I'm thinking second week of June, you guys. Second week of June is when I can bring my stuff outside. So we'll see how things go. Normally I'd be super stressed out by now, but I'm just chilling, whatever. Honestly, if it's not outdoor, it's indoor because I got the tent, so I don't really stress so much about those things anymore. It would be harvest, I would think. Yeah, I think that's what got me is peanuts they grow from the bottom under the ground, so I just feel like it would actually, it's almost like too easy to harvest that. Is there something I'm missing, or is this going to be really easy to grow? But I'm going to do some research and we'll talk about it on tomorrow's live. Perhaps I will cure some seeds. But yeah, sometimes I just have to double check things before I agree to it because I don't want to set myself up, not for fear, but just, you know, waste time and money on seeds if it's not going to work in hydroponics. But I guess you never know if you don't try, so we got to try it. Minnesota, this is the week for planting. Minnesota, I think the climate is similar to here, if I'm not mistaken, to Ontario. Anyways, yes, well, happy growing and happy planting. I wish you the best of luck and good for you. We still have to wait here in Ontario, but that's okay. I can be patient. All right, I'm gonna go get the watermelon seedlings. I will be right back. Oh, and I also need a sprouting tray. Actually, I'm just gonna use this. I think I'm gonna give up on these parsley seedlings anyways. Alright. BRB, you guys. What's up, GT? Happy Friday. Thank you for joining. So last time I did watermelons, they actually started flowering extremely quickly. And then wow, sorry, so I talked too fast. The last time I grew watermelon, it reached this stage. It actually started to flower at this stage, which is kind of young. They're in the same family as cucumbers and zucchinis, and usually don't start flowering until they're, I don't know, at least a couple feet in size, a couple feet tall. So I don't know if these are going to flower prematurely, or maybe if I had my environment wrong the last time, but so upset and so disappointed because I had thrips, which if you guys have been watching, you know, and I had to throw everything out in my grow tent. It was a very devastating and challenging time for me, but we're back. And obviously we try again, and so I have re-germinated some watermelons. They sprouted. They are, I want to say they're 4 weeks old. Yeah, they might be 4 weeks old today, so happy birthday, you guys, or happy 4-week anniversary. But yeah, they're super cute. So the goal today is just to get them into a 4-vessel bucket, give them space to grow, give them some trellis support. That's what I love about these buckets. I just lift the lid right off, and we've got our net pots and our foam collars ready to go. And but yeah, we're all kinds of stuff in the bucket system, you guys. I'm really looking forward to doing root vegetables. That's what we talked about. I also have been looking into, I've been slowly procuring seeds for, I want to do like a holistic medicinal tower. So lavender, echinacea, cinnamon, all kinds of herbs and plants that are super beneficial for your health, depending on how you process them or extract them or whatnot. For example, when you're feeling sick, echinacea is a wonderful, it's actually a flower, and they extract the center of the flower and the stems, and it goes through some kind of specific extraction process where you then obviously bottle it up and sell it, and you take it as an immune booster if you're under the weather, and it honestly works miracles. So I almost caught myself saying with winter right around the corner, but yeah, with winter right around the corner, because that's what it is in Ontario. Summers are shorter. I'm sorry guys, but winter is around the corner. So I'm gonna have to get going or get that growing. That'll be really cool to have, and then maybe I can get into some herbal stuff and learn how to make it. Maybe I will be an herbalist or an alchemist as well, you guys. Gotta slow it down and just focus on the garden. G for T, my watermelons are just now sprouting. Congratulations. Didn't you just plant them last weekend? Good for you. All right, so this is our sugar baby watermelon. I don't know how many each plant produces, especially if the environment's not 100%. Maybe it'll produce one. Will it be like cucumber where I'm only gonna get one gun? So that's why we've got 4 seedlings, you guys, just to see. So I'll flip you guys around, show you what I'm doing. Yes, we lost sound. Thank you, Les. You guys always have my back. I am, for those of you that don't know, technologically challenged, and I always find one way to mess my lives up. But that's okay, you guys are cool. All right. So there we go. Put it in the 4-inch foam collar, 3-inch collar. So we transferred it from the 2-inch to the 3-inch. It's gonna have more space to grow, and it's gonna have trellis support because the buckets are equipped with the trellis right above it. And that's it, you guys. 4 vessels to a bucket. So these are gonna fit in one bucket. And I don't know how they're gonna grow. We'll see. Will I get a juicy, sweet red watermelon by the end of, or before the end of the summer? I will let you guys know, or you can just subscribe to find out. All right, guys, feeling slightly uncoordinated today, so almost ripped it out of the foam collar. Whoops. All right, so I kind of want to bury them as deep as possible. I know this one won't go much deeper. I'm gonna try actually to get it a little deeper. But there we go. And then yeah, guys, these are just like cucumbers. We're gonna have to hand pollinate, so better start becoming disciplined with that. It's the first thing I do every morning. I literally, sometimes I wake up in the middle of the night and I'm like, did I pollinate today? These are the things that keep me up at night, you guys. All right, so put it as deep as it can go, and then the roots obviously will go searching and they'll hang out of the net pot. But I'm loving the, I don't know, for lack of a better term, I'm loving just raw dog pots. It's so much easier just with a foam collar and nothing else. The roots get so much oxygen and they just grow like crazy. So I find that this method is just significantly more effective than the hydroclay. And it's funny, before I was all about hydroclay, and I don't know, I've changed my mind, but you know, with gardening, I'll probably change my mind back at some point for some reason. No less, nothing happened. It was me. I turned you guys on mute by accident. But that's okay. At least you get to look at the cute watermelons. All right, so the thing that I'm a little bit worried about is I didn't time my nutrients properly. I actually have bloom going right now in the bucket system. So these guys are gonna be in for a bit of a shock because they're going right from bloom, right from grow just directly to bloom, even though it's a small amount because I'm still introducing the bucket system to the bloom. It might shock them a little bit, but ooh, this guy's looking a little rough. Look at that. Might be overwatering. It's right at the base of the root, so I'm wondering if the way it was positioned in the towers trickle all day long, which I kind of have to figure out. I might set up a timer so that it intermittently trickles, because sometimes, you know, you get a lot of root rot and stuff when water's running all day long and the roots aren't the oxygen they need, and that's a big hurdle that I'm trying to currently overcome. But every day I'm getting better, so that's all I can ask for. All right, done. So that's it, you guys. We just put that in the lid, and then that's it, you guys. So they just hang in the bucket like this. Roots hang out eventually, and we did it, you guys. Watermelons going in the bucket system, and we'll watch these babies grow, and I will keep you posted. So yeah, for this weekend's lives, I don't really have anything crazy planned. Usually it just comes to me the morning of. I'm like, oh yeah, I gotta do this. Cool, we'll do that on the live. So yeah, we'll see. But I apologize if I repeat myself and boring for you guys, but I just appreciate you guys hanging out, hanging with me while I do stuff in the tent. And it wasn't the same when I was defoliating without you guys yesterday. So thank you for hanging out, for watching, for being a part of it. If you guys enjoy all things indoor gardening, growing your own food, or just good vibes in general, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and just come hang out. I try to go live every day only because I'm working in the grow tent, and I promised that I would take you guys with me every time I do something so you can kind of understand the inner workings, and so it doesn't always look so polished and glamorous. I show everything, my failures, my challenges, all of it. And I think, well, I hope you guys appreciate it and learn something, because I learn from you guys almost every day. So thank you for that. On that note, gonna sign off, gonna go do some stuff, enjoy the outdoor weather. Maybe I'll unbox my Pulse Pro, and maybe we'll talk about it on this weekend's live. But you guys have an awesome, awesome, awesome day. I hope everyone has a wonderful, positive day. And you got 2 more seconds, or maybe 5 more seconds, to go smash the like button before I sign off, because I'm heading out, you guys. You too, Ray Cassis. You, John. Everyone have a great, well, I was going to say have a great weekend, but I will see you this weekend, tomorrow at noon, same time, 12 p.m. Eastern. Bye, guys. Buy me a lifestyle. Have a great day, guys.